Hi, Michelle here. I just thought I'd share what I'm making for dinner tonight. So I literally had no idea. I had pork mince out, 500 grams of pork mince, and I've been working on a really delicious eggplant and tomato salsa. So I had some leftover eggplant. So what I'm going to do is kind of a bit of a mix between a lasagna and a parmigiana. So we'll see how we go. So what I've done is I've cooked my mince already. So I've got 500 grams of pork mince, a clove of garlic, 3 tablespoons of our Tuscan tomato seasoning. Anyone who's ever seen me at a market, met me, spoken to me, will know that I use this every day. It's delicious. It's not only got all your Italian herbs, it's got dried tomato, and it just makes everything taste amazing. So I got 3 tablespoons of that in. I put in a teaspoon of chicken stock powder. Any brand will do. I've been using this one lately. It's quite good actually. With a can of water and then a can of cherry tomatoes. You could use fresh, you could use passata, whatever you prefer. I then added some salt and pepper from our salt and pepper grinders. I was just using the lemon rosemary one and the chili pepper blend. What else did I add? I added some of our tomato sauce, so just a good kind of splash, because I didn't have any tomato paste, and I actually find this gives it a nicer flavour than tomato paste. And then I just added a little splash of balsamic vinegar, because I found it just a little bit sweet. So first of all, I just fried up an onion with a carrot and a bit of celery that I just chopped up really quickly in the thermi. Too lazy to chop it up by myself. And then I fried that up with some olive oil, fried the mince, and then added all those other ingredients. So basically just work on it as you would if you were making a bolognese sauce. Again, you can use chicken mince, turkey mince, beef mince, pork bits, whatever you prefer. Now I'm just making a vegetable sauce in the thermi. Again, you can do it by hand, but I've got very limited time because I've got to go and pick my daughter up. So I am doing a few things at once. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to use these beautiful eggplants, and I'm testing out my new Mando chef that I got off my friend Cheryl and Andrew, who are new amazing Tupperware dealers. So if you want to be hooked up with that, let me know. This thing's amazing. I love it. I'm just going to make sure I got my thickness right. How good's that? So we're just going to chop these up. Now normally, traditionally, or if I'm normally making eggplant parmigiana, it's just eggplant, you don't have any meat. And I would actually coat these and in like flour and egg mix and fry them first. I'm not even doing that. Who's got time to do that? Not me. So I'm just literally slicing them up. They will go a bit brown, but it doesn't matter because you're going to have your toppings over the top. Okay, now this is a great recipe also for somebody that's wanting to go carb free, because there's no pasta or anything in it. And I can get away normally, depending on the day, with my 4-year-old eating this, but we'll see. It does depend on the day. Right, so we've got our mince mixture here, which you probably can't really see. Oh, the other thing I added was some nice mushrooms. Probably can't really see that. Normally, again, I would simmer this for ultimately, you know, a good hour to get that beautiful thickness of your sauce, but I don't have time for that, so it'll all be delicious anyway. So I'm just literally spreading that out like you would a lasagna. Now I've only got 500 grams of mince, so I don't have a lot. Ideally, you know, a bit more would be nice, but that's okay. I'm gonna get another eggplant. How cool is this Mando chef? I had a Tupperware party. I hadn't had one for years, and I think I'm addicted again. So many cool things. But I got these for half price, so that was pretty cool. Oh, that's not gonna work. I'll just do it until I get down here. I'm still practicing this. Haven't used it much. I don't think you're supposed to go sideways like that, but anyway. There you go. Oh, I'm all full up. Right. So some more eggplant. Now, you could probably put anything in this really. Sweet potato would be really lovely. And you could actually do it more as a veggie bake and just layer all your veggies. I can't imagine why you wouldn't do that. but today I'm keeping it quite simple. That is so cool. Alright. If you want to know about these Manor chefs, I can hook you up with the coolest Tupperware consultant in Mackay. Alright, so going to put the rest of our mince. I might bring this over here actually. As you can see, I'm a bit of a messy cook. I'm not when I'm making my sauces and things, I'm really quite controlled and contained and everything's planned precisely. But when I'm cooking for at home, I'm a bit of a messer. But that's okay. They say creative people are messy, don't they? I probably could have done a bigger bowl, a bigger dish as well, but anyway. It is what it is. I'm really loving these tin cherry tomatoes. I've never really used them before, but I like that they hold their shape. Look a bit more authentic, I think. Okay. That was actually a perfect amount, look at that. I couldn't have planned that any better if I tried. Right, so hopefully this white bechamel sauce has worked. I think I've made it a bit too thick, actually, to be honest. I did add extra flour and I think I have made it a bit too thick, but that's okay. It really doesn't matter. It's just might taste a bit floury, but that's okay. I'm sure it'll be delicious. No, look at that, that's fine. Oh, yum. This might not be the lowest fat recipe. It's pretty good until you get to the bechamel sauce and the cheese that are about to slather all over it, but alright, so just spread that out. So it's really just layering like you would a lasagna. And like I say, you could add pretty much any veggies you like in this. Right. So now we have some tasty cheese on top. Some parmesan would probably be nice too, but again, I'm actually starting to run out of time. So the good thing about these kind of things is you can make them ahead of time and you can pop them in the fridge, and then when you get home from work or sport or whatever it is you're doing, you can just throw it in the oven. And especially something like this, because it's pretty much cooked, you've just got to cook that eggplant through and warm it and brown the top. And we're done. We're done, we're done, we're done. So, I don't know if you can see that, but basically I'm gonna pop that in the oven when I get home from the kindy pickup, and I'll probably cook that on 180 for probably about 30 minutes or until it's just brown on top. So I hope you enjoy. Remember, products we use was our Tuscan tomato seasoning and our tomato sauce. What do you think of Mummy's dinner, Charlie?
Kind of good.
Kind of good. Thumbs up or thumbs down? In between. That's good enough.